What's going on, dividend investors? Welcome back to Mango Invest. Well, I'm trying out Snowball Analytics for the first time. I've heard of a lot of dividend investors recently talk about this Snowball Analytics, and I had a quick little look of it, and then I thought, well, now I've got to pay for a membership or a subscription, so I didn't really want to go with it. And then they're offering this free trial now, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I've quickly connected this with my stake portfolio. And it's come up with all the data. So we're just going to have a little bit of a look into the analytics now. This is the first time I've even opened it, so this should be interesting. I've converted all currency to AUD, Australian currency, and this is what the main screen is going to look like. So here you can see we've got $618,000 worth of total value. Over to the right here you can see the profit, so we're negative by 867 in total. You can see that we're up in the day by over $8,000. The passive income, so here we can see that we've got 23% of dividend yield, and then holy shit, we've got $142,000 worth of annual dividends. That's actually that's pretty crazy. Building that up pretty fast. That's before tax as well. Just think about before tax. So I'll really only see like $100,000 of that. And then let's have a look. All right, so we've got a bit of a portfolio weighting. So we've got an asset allocation list here. So we've got funds, financials, real estate, consumer discretionary, and information technology. And as you can see here, we've got 53% in funds. 14.82% in financials, 13% in real estate, etc, etc, etc. So we'll just have a look in funds here. So if you've been tracking the portfolio for a while, you'll see that all the ETFs that I purchased. So it's got QILD, and as you can see here, the total value is $103,000. That's by far my biggest position. We've got JEPQ, got $97,000. Damn. SCHD, $66,000, and then within these funds I've also got the Yield Max ETFs. So we've got Coney, $29,000. I'm currently up by just under $2,000 in capital gains. MSTR, or Misty, sorry, we've got $18,160. We're currently up by $735. And then MRNY, so the last one, we're negative by $4,000. So again, that's the Yield Max ETFs for you. Having a look at the financials, AGNC. This is a real estate investment trust. I don't know why it's not in REITs. So we've got $91,000 of equity, but we're negative just under $9,000. That's why we can see we've invested 100,000, but we're down to 91. Let's have a look at real estate. We've got realty income at $57,000 because we're negative 3,400. LTC, we've got $27,000 worth of value because we're up just under $1,000. Let's look into consumer discretionary. We've got Alibaba. Now this is by far my biggest loss. So you can see that I've invested $62,000, but it's down to 41 grand. Because the total gain is negative $21,000. So hoping to see a turnaround in 2025 with Alibaba. Tesla, you can see that we've got, this is actually pretty cool. We've only invested $891 of our own money, and it's gone up by 631%. So we're now at just over $6,000. That's an increase of $5,629. That's my biggest gainer so far. I just wish I put a lot more money in back in the day. And then Rhyme, I'm just testing out a couple of penny stocks just for a bit of fun. I've only put, like, as you can see there, $1,300 in, and we're only up by a little bit, but that's just for a bit of fun, bit of a risky sort of one there. Consumer staples, we've got Coca-Cola. We've invested $16,000 there, valued at 20 grand, and we're looking at just over 3,000 in capital gain. And then the last one, you can see the cash being just over $5,000. So that's a little bit of a look in the front page. We'll just scroll down here and we'll see what else we have. You can see the top day gainers, the top day losers, recent upcoming events. Oh yeah, so it tells you all the earnings calendar. That's pretty cool. And then down the bottom you can see all the future payments here. So for the next 12 months it says that we're projected to get $135,000, and then monthly roughly around like $11,000. Which, I mean, as you know, like with a lot of these funds, like it's not very set in stone. There is a little bit of volatility. Like some months, you know, they might report like, you know, 50 cents per share, and then the next month they might, you know, present like $2 per share. So this is just a projection. This isn't really all set in stone. You can make your own goals. We won't get into that in this video, but and then we've got some news down the bottom. Let's click into analytics and we'll see what we've got here. So common, alright, it's just got the portfolio value. It's got all your holdings. Yeah, what else do we have? Let's click over to the dividends tab. Alright, here we go. So we've got, 23% yield. Annually, we're getting $142,000, give or take. And then this is showing the yield payout. So, you know, the higher paying companies here. We've got MRNY, Coney and Misty. Funnily enough, they're the Yield Max ETFs. Alright, you've got dividend ratings. I think they get most of these all this information from Seeking Alpha, really. Oh yeah, we've got some dividend ratings and seeing what's reliable and what's not. So we've got a couple of safe, okay, not safe. A lot of them are not available, actually. We've got one risky one being AGNC. And a couple of unavailables for the JEPQ and SCHD here. Average annual growth. All right, so this is saying SCHD is going to increase their dividend by 11.59%, Microsoft by 10.6%. Future payments, we've already seen that one. Dividends received. Okay, so I've got no data here. So maybe if I was to keep the portfolio, that'll like slowly update over time. I'm not too sure if I'm going to pay for the subscription. I'm just doing the free trial at the moment, but as far as I'm tracking, there's no other website that actually goes into as much detail as this one. We'll have a look at some of the growth. Alright, and it's really got no data here, but I think it's gonna break it up into what you've invested, what the S&P 500 return is, and then it's gonna match your portfolio up to the S&P 500. So I suppose we're just gonna have to wait for the data on that one. No performance metrics here, and we've got some holdings performance. We've already spoken about, you know, Tesla being, you know, plus of 632%, which is cool. And then you've got Alibaba right down at the bottom. Unlucky with that one. Metrics, let's see what we've got here. Alright, so we've got a portfolio PE of 26.1. Alright, it's got some volatility metrics. I don't really use all this risk-adjusted return and all this Sortino's ratio. I've never even heard of that, so I don't even use that. Portfolio, we've gone through the holdings, transactions. Let's have a look at this one. Alright, what has it got here? So price. Alright. Alright, so on this date we had this amount of shares for the price of $26.27. I feel like it's just telling me the weightings within the portfolio. Oh, dividend calendar, this will be nice. Alright, so we've got January of 2025, and on the 31st, LTC and MRMY are projected to pay me their allocation of dividends, which is pretty cool. I like on this tab here, in February, it tells you like how many dividends you're getting, but like what's declared and what is not declared. That's pretty cool. Tools, portfolio rebalancing. Top dividend stocks. Again, Seeking Alpha give you all this as well. Oh, it's got every single dividend that's going to pay within the stock market. And it tells you the frequency, whether it's quarterly or monthly. That's pretty cool there. Here we'll head back, see what other tools there are. Find the dip. Oh yes, I think it's showing you all the you know, the stocks that may be undervalued. This might be from like their all-time highs, maybe. Find the dip here. Finds assets whose price has recently dropped. It can serve as a signal for a good bargain with a lower price. The asset whose price has dropped below their average. Okay, no, fair enough. And what do we got here? Add. We can add another portfolio. Oh, we can put a watch list in there. Yeah, we can add to my portfolio, whatever. And we can change the currency, which I did with the because it automatically put me on US currency as well. But yeah, so that's my first time using Snowball Analytics. Like I said, there are a lot of dividend investors on YouTube that were using this, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I've updated my portfolio on this, and I'll probably use the free trial for now, but you know, we'll see in the future if I want to pay the subscription. I think it's only like $12 a month or something, or like $80 a year even if you pay in full. So yeah, but yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing my portfolio with the Snowball Analytics. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.